And it's Friday, folks. Welcome to Mara and Patricia, the show. How are you, Mara,
Friday.
today?
I'm good. Do you think that there's a song that we that's Honduras one that we can actually put like it's Friday? Like remember the song that says Saturday, 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 Saturday.
I don't. We
So
need
we
to
can
go back to
actually
the
do.
songs because, we always had a song of the week, and then, of course, Facebook start busting us with songs of the week and blocking our shows. So we need to come up with songs that are a bit more flexible to be published. Maybe
Yeah,
one of your
I think that
originals, Mara.
they make a list of songs, and it's funny because they tell you, hey, you got this a list of the songs that you can use with issues of rights and stuff. So well,
Okay.
yeah. So Patricia, I gotta tell you like two important things. What about you? How
Okay.
many things? How many
Two
things you
important
gotta
things.
tell
Oh
me?
my gosh. Guys, we
Two
are
only.
here. Mara is going to announce important things live. Get ready for this.
Not pregnant. No, nothing.
Not pregnant? Okay, okay.
No. Just in case
Just in
you
case you
are
consider.
thinking
So
about
tell
that.
tell me, I'm curious.
Well, the first thing, well, I was gonna tell you about my dog Nana, which is an old dog that she has been with me and my family for almost, well, she is 13 years now, right, Mama? And
13
I
years
got her
as regular age or 13 years in dog's
well,
age?
regular age, regular years.
Oh, okay.
In
So
dog
like in
age
dog's
would be
age
like
is like three times
91.
more or something.
In dog years will be like 91
Oh, okay.
years. So, so and then what happened is that my son he got her when I moved to Honduras and all that stuff. So he got her, she got her, and everybody else got her. Actually, my all the daughters too. So, but he, she was with him, and then in some point the other day she stopped walking, like her back legs, like it was hard. She got fever. Oh my gosh. And that was a running, go here, go there, take her to the bed, la, 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 la. Well, and then we actually took her to the bed, and she got like two or three cervix, the bones of the cervix. They have no disc.
Okay.
And the thing is that they got together and it starts like building bone around it. The bones always regenerates, and then what it did is like it crashes or smashed the nerves from the waist down of her body. And no matter she can move them, but she doesn't walk with the back legs anymore. It was so hard for us to
You need
see
to
her
get one
like
of
that.
those dog strollers. I see them here in the woodlands all the time, a dog stroller.
Yes, I do. We actually bought him, bought it, so we're waiting on it. But the thing is that she is a what you call the name of those dogs, uh, the running ones. They forgot
I
the
don't know much
the,
about dogs, my dear. I don't
the,
know about
the,
pets.
the bus that takes you from Houston to Dallas, Greyhound.
Okay.
Yes, and then she is a part of is a greyhound, and the thing is that she got like all the qualities. She used to run a lot, like her body type, everything was like them. And it's sad for her, like it has been very wow learning process for her, because what the doctor says is that, well, if she is, I mean, she doesn't get better, then we have to think that she's suffering then. And of course, oh my gosh, that was a bummer because my son said, I can't even think in putting her to sleep. And I said the same. And I said, well, let's see what happens. So I told him, like, I'm going to take care of her. And that's what I have been doing this week,
So
this
you've
last
been
week.
babysitting a dog. Yeah? You've been dog sitting a
Yes.
dog.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, I mean, she was my dog.
I'm
And
sure the dog is happy, Mara, because you are a fun person to be around.
let me see if you can see her. Hold on. Let me see if I can show
Let's
you.
meet here the dog. What's her
Nana.
name?
Nana.
Nena?
Nana. Say hi. Nana.
Nana?
Hi. Hi, Patricia.
Hey, hello. Look, she's like, "Hmm."
She's like, oh, I get. You're heavy, mama. But she has been like, we got her when she was 4 months old.
So she's been
So
your dog baby.
we're the only family that she has met. And then of course we have tons of stories with her. Good Lord. She had good ones, bad ones, so
Yeah.
ones.
it's it's 13 years.
Yes, and then she has been taking pills. I actually gave her some natural things, other things, you know me. And she has been eating well. She actually changed colors. She was very pale, and she was a little more, uh, but now she is like more active.
You've been
And
like
then I,
a psychic for your dog. You've been like
yes,
bringing
I,
the dog back to life
yes,
spiritually,
actually, yes, I did.
empowering the woman dog.
I actually do massage to her, and for the bones and for the pain, she's taking laser therapy for the pain, and it has been a process, but now she walks now with her two front legs. She learned how to do it. I help her at the beginning. She using diapers, of course. No matter, she's still, because she feels, and then she knows what that she gotta go. And then but the way of doing it is what she got struggle with. But it's so funny because she knows, she helped me how, I mean, to put her diaper on. Like, she put her body,
He
like, she
helps you
moved.
out. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it has been a like a wow moment, because you always get a dog for fun, and then you play with it, and then you do all those things, crazy things. You got kids with them. You throw the ball, and you throw the ball, and then she runs. Now she runs with the two front legs.
Oh,
Yes, it looks little poor thing, but she's doing it. She's getting more active. She's eating well now, and I think that for this time of her life, it's just to give her like the good days, like
yeah,
good
just to
time,
keep
good
her
quality time.
comfortable.
Yeah, and I thought that it's gonna be more difficult, but actually, she's not. What she needs is more like to be with me. She likes to be with me. I go here, and then she goes behind me. Like, she's very like before, but now with two legs. And now we're waiting on her diapers, but it's some diapers that you rewash them
You rewatch
and
them,
we
yeah.
use them. Yeah, because it's a lot of money. It's 20
Yeah,
bucks per
it's a sustainability, like
box.
a pollution. Yeah.
Yes. And then now it's funny because she never used a diaper before. So now when she's old, now she's using it. So, and then the second thing is that we're waiting. They're cute. They're with the skirts and stuff. You know me, I'm
Oh,
gonna
so they
put
have it
like
like decorations and stuff. That's cool.
oh yeah. I mean, she's still a girl. And then and then we're waiting on the stroller, on the wheels
The dog
thingy.
stroller, yeah.
Oh my God. It cost us like $150, but I know that she'll be very happy when she's on it, because she will be
Yeah,
like,
she can go out, she can go places.
yeah, I mean, yeah, and we can actually take her out from the house. It's gonna be easier
Yes.
for us. We're thinking that who's gonna stay with her when I fly,
Yeah, when
because
you go back,
yes, because the thing is that mommy can stay with her, of course, and my kids, they all work. Probably, if we manage, then they can stay with it. If not, then I have to take it with me. But I'm thinking that she could be an emotional support dog for myself, which actually will help me a lot to fly with her. And actually will help me a lot because I got my other two dogs, which are playful
why
and
would you need emotional support, Mara? You are the emotional support for a lot of people.
yeah, that's why. Then I need something for me.
They suck everything from you.
Yes, exactly. You got it, girl. You got it
They
right.
suck everything from you, and then you need your own dog.
They suck my I don't know why they don't suck my fat. So, but everything else they
If
suck
you're
it
gonna
though.
suck something, suck my weight. Don't suck my soul.
Please.
You're so funny.
But yeah, so that's one of the things that I want to tell you and I share with you. I got like a picture that I'm gonna show you in a minute, a picture of her when she was little, and actually it is very cool to see her like walking around and play. Oh my goodness, it's just she's something.
Let's see that
So have
photo.
you
Do
ever
you
had
have
a
it?
dog? I don't know. Are you a dog person or a pet
I'm not
person?
a pet type of person. No.
Okay, what do
If
you
Nick
think
ever
about that?
asks me for a pet, I'll say we can have a fish pet, but that's the farthest I go with pets. A fish pet. That's it.
I bet you do. The
Only
fish
that
is
stays
cool.
in one place. It doesn't get out of that place, and that's it. Wow.
I used to have fishes. I used to have fishes, and I remember since I'm a very playful person, so fishes for me is a little. I feel inside of that tank, and I got I got stressed and anxiety because and anxious because I think that they cannot go out. But I started playing with them, and then every time that they see me, they used to chew my finger. So yeah, then my brother
I
killed
do
them.
have a funny
Yeah,
story
they
about pets that I would like to share because
tell me.
I grew up with dogs at my grandmother's house. I mean, but those were guard dogs, not like dogs that will go inside the house. And that was never like, "Ew, leave the dog over there." But when I was a kid, I used to like cats, like kitty cats when they're small. When they're grown up, I don't care about them. But when they're small and cute, I like them. So I think I was
Uh
on
huh.
fifth grade, and we had like a fair at school, and somebody was selling cats because the parents probably thought, oh, let's get rid of this all these kittens that we have at the house. And we had this little black kitten. And we had no pets at my house. My mother and father were very particular with pets, like no pets in the house, period. So at this fair at school, I saw this cute black cat and I bought the cat. I arrived home with a cat. My mother is like, where you got this cat? I was like, oh, I bought it at school. She's like, you paid for the cat? I was like, yeah, I bought it at school at the fair.
Yeah,
Oh my
who
God.
doesn't? Yeah, just, who
Yeah.
doesn't?
So now it's like we cannot take the cat back. My mother felt bad because we cannot leave the cat in the side of the road. So we stayed with the cat. Turns out that this cat was full of diseases. She spent so much money in the vet. She spent like hundreds in the vet. And the cat got us all with skin allergies for a while. So not only the cat
Oh,
was like with diseases that had to be cured,
uh-huh.
he got us like allergies in our skins that we had to use lotions for a while to get rid of that thing. So that was a black cat. That was a black cat. That cat was cursed. He was bad luck. He caused trouble in our household. And I think
Poor
if one
thing.
day he comes home with a pet, a cat, a dog, whatever it is, without my permission, I'm gonna say, we're taking this thing back. I'm not gonna be like my mother. We're gonna adopt this cat. Let's go back. Let's give this thing back and get our money back.
You know, we
Sorry,
used to
guys.
have a little cat when I grew up in my mama's house. We had some dogs, but I got a lot of stories about that because I got this. Well, when I was little, I start. There's a big dog. There was a big dog, very hairy, big dog, but cute. And he was like running. I don't know who was his owner or something. And we were in my family town, and then he was so happy. That was the day that we're gonna come back to the metropolitan area. So, and I start like playing with him, and then mommy, we gotta go, la la la. So we went to the car, and then I start doing this from the back of the car. Remember before we don't use that thing that we call seat belts or something. So we just were
Yeah, in the back
hanging.
seat was not mandatory. You could just jump
Yeah.
around from one side to the other.
And we survived. We survived.
Yeah, it was
So
fun.
so we were there, and I was like, "Tiki, tiki, 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 tiki." I actually call him Tiki. And I was
You
like,
called
"Tiki,
the
tiki,
dog
tiki, tiki."
Kiki.
Tiki, yeah. And then he was actually running behind the car. She was like running, and I was like, "Oh, mommy, the dog is coming. Put him he can have an accident. Put him in the car." So my mom put him in the car, and then he was big though. I remember that he was tired, and then he actually scratched her seatbelt.
Oh my
But then my
gosh.
mom, smart woman, she actually did a turn, actually put him in my aunt's house. And I was like, well, hey, wait. The dog is here already. It's mine. So he was
Yeah, it's
following
like
me.
I called the dog.
And my mom said, you don't know who the owner is. And I was like, I want that dog. Well, my aunt always tell me, I will take care of him. Oh, yeah, right. So I don't even know what they did with him. I never saw him again. So that was
Okay.
one of the saddest
they,
things.
took,
But then
they took the dog somewhere else.
I don't know. So I know that my we got a
Yeah,
lot of
because that
cats. Oh
cat,
my
that black
god.
cat, that caused us problems and a lot of money in the vet. One day I got home and the cat disappeared. My mother said when she got home, the cat was not there.
Oh yeah, right. Mothers are liars.
One day the cat just went like poof.
Yeah,
And no
right.
way to be
Mhm.
found.
Yeah.
And the cat was gone
It's a
forever.
very casual casualty.
Yes.
I remember we got like almost 17 cats, like in the whole process, because cats reproduce themselves very, very fast.
Yes.
And I remember we got the first one that we got her name. I named her Laika as the first dog that went to the moon. And
It's funny because I think it was, who was it? Someone in my family had a female dog called Laika, named Laika as well.
oh, you
Yeah.
see, it's famous.
Yeah.
And then I remembered we went that cat one day, like she got a lot of babies and my stepdad took them all wherever. I don't know what they did with them, and I was like, oh my gosh, those little cat.
They're going to be
But
orphans.
then he took the mom. Actually, the mom, he didn't have to take the mom because that mom was mine. Like that was the real mine. Well, guess what? She one day I had a dream that she was actually at home, that she was coming. And then like a couple of weeks later, I we were going to the town of my family town. And when I look, I said, oh my gosh, can it be? Can't it be? That was a cat coming. Hey dude. She was just coming.
On the way back.
And I'm like, what the? And then Mama said, Mama, that's Laika. That's Laika. That's the cat. But then she actually stopped herself in front of the door of the house. And then my mom said, well, if she's, we gotta go. So then we left. And I said, don't go. If you're like, you have to stay here. I told her, then we left to the town. Then we came back that was Friday. Then we came back on Sunday. I was the whole weekend thinking about that cat there.
And poor cat disappears
So
again.
when I came back, we came back, she was there. She was at the balcony, I remember. And then my mom said, well, if she's the cat, I'm going to open the door and she's going to go in. Well, guess what happened? She opened the door and she just jumped in because my mom has this gate, like a, is a, like a iron gate or something like that we have to open. Well, then she jumped and she get into the house and I said, well, you see mommy's here.
Cat, it's like a.
Oh my goodness. I said that cat was something. Oh, she stayed there for a long, long time. I don't even know what happened to her later. Yeah, it's
My
crazy.
mother
But
has had
thank
quite
God
a few
we never
cats in
got.
the house. I mean, she has that cat that last summer, she's an outside cat. That it was this little cat that I started sending you messages. Mara, I need your doula services. This cat is about to give birth. I don't know if you remember. She was like, yeah. She was like meowing hysterically in front of the door. I could see her stomach going like this. I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna pop the kittens in here. But no, she went somewhere else, and then a few days later, she came back with the kitties.
Oh, but don't go far. You know that Laika was the the first. My first client was that
Oh,
cat.
really? Yeah.
I remember I was playing piano.
That's the cat that inspired you to be a doula.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was actually playing piano that morning, practicing for school, and she was pregnant though, and she started looking at me like with wide eyes, like ah, ah, ah. And I was like, oh my god, something happened, and she was like crazy looking for some spot, and I was like, okay, so are you gonna have the baby? Okay, where are you gonna have the baby? So
I'll help you out.
she actually took me to the whole house looking for a place. They're very selective. Where, excuse me.
Yeah, because this cat of my mother's house, she was an outside cat that was abandoned there, pregnant.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Because she was a
yeah.
very little cat, so one day just showed up out of nowhere. So somebody left her there. So she
Or
stayed
maybe she
outside.
chose your house.
You'll never know. But yeah, she that afternoon that she was over there meowing and her, I think she was probably having contractions because her guts were going like this in and out.
Yeah. Yes, I
She
believe you.
disappeared, and like 3 days later, she came back with the kitties.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
think she probably went somewhere to the
sweet. She said,
woods.
"Well, she told you you want one."
No, she only had two. And my godmother took one, and my brother took the other one.
And then the mom, who
The
did
mom
he
is still at
did?
my mother's
Okay.
house. She's still
Oh,
outside
she's
cat.
there.
She's just there every day. Yeah. So it all stays within the
Yeah,
family.
cats. Cats is something very. That is something very special.
I think
had their
we are
kitty,
losing
my
you here,
cat,
Mara.
on the
Oh, you're back.
closet. Signs.
Okay, so I can't hear you.
Huh? You
No,
hear me?
your sound
Hello.
is on and off.
Hear me? I'm not in that good position anymore.
Okay, let's see in here if Mara can reconnect. You have no sound, Mara. Your mic is muted.
Okay, got it. I was just
now,
saying
now I
that,
can
yeah, I
hear
was
you.
here, and I was like in a weird position. I need like that. So, so yeah, I was saying that the cat was in the closet, and then actually I put a lot of signs like maternity home,
Oh, really?
please, silence, and I put a lot of signs. And then when my mom came home, she said like, "What is told these papers?" And then I put a lot of arrows, and then actually I helped her. I actually pushed her belly because she was her first labor, so she was very scared. And from that day on, I think I have been doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, like more than almost 10 pet birds.
If you need a pet doula, Mara is also a pet doula.
I got a video to show you here. Let me. I'm a pet doula. That's all.
You are a pet doula. So is this the video of your bomba?
Well, this is the video of the dog when she was young. It's
Oh,
funny. It's
yes,
like
yes, yes. Let's
yeah,
talk about dog because then I want to talk about something else, guys, that I
yeah,
love,
of
something that Mara's
course.
going to go to today.
Okay, so let me share this screen, and yeah, where is it here? Okay, so this is a video that I did, that Google did though, for her pictures from a long time ago. So here it is.
Oh, nice video montage, even with the sound and stuff. Nice.
Yeah. Those are where my dogs, all of them.
And your mama.
That's Emma, and that's the dog on the side. Look at that face.
You need
That's
to
my
take the
last
dog with you
appointment.
to Honduras. You're going to need that dog in your life.
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
yeah. That's a very nice what you call it, video that Google did to me, and I was so happy. Like, that's very
I'm going to keep
cool.
this for my dog. Now,
Yeah.
Mara, something that I'm very excited for you and I'm jealous. Guys, Mara is going to go to a really cool place this afternoon, Mara. Tell us where you are
Yeah.
going. If I was in PR, I will just say, I'll go with you, even if you say no, Patricia.
Yeah.
I will still go with you.
Well, let me tell you, there's a bunch of activities this weekend, this coming weekend, because we celebrate the abolition of slavery on the 22nd.
Oh,
So, yeah, so in here in Puerto Rico, this is the weekend of activities on that matter. So, I have been invited to the what you call it, to the festival, well, to the anniversary of the Bomba and Plena School, Rafael Cepeda Atiles, which is actually one of the icons here in Puerto Rico of the northern Bomba. So it's very exciting. It's
so
exciting
tell
for
us
me because,
here to our listeners, what is Bomba? Bomba,
okay,
not only it's a dance, but it's music. It's kind of like a cultural affair, right?
yes, well, Bomba is a dance. It's a music. Actually, the name came from the drums. Okay, and then of course we actually get the name to the dance, and it is an expression. It has to be an expression, but when you modernize, is that a
Mhm.
good word? Well, when you put things modern, people start like changing it a little bit, but it is a nice drum dance, and it's our African heritage.
Yes, because it's
um,
definitely very African style dancing and music.
Yes, 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 yes. And of course, I love that. We all love that because It looks like the flamenco in some ways, which is an expression, is a solo thing, is an improv moment. um but at the same time, it is cool, it is fun. You don't have to be serious all the time. And unless, no matter you, I mean, people dance it
I feel like when
like
I
a
see
solo.
people dancing bomba, it feels like you don't even need to know how to dance. You can just go over there and be like,
Well,
get
of
the
course,
emotions out of you or something
yeah,
like that.
definitely, yes. We of course we Okay, let me go back a little bit. So I was gonna say that no matter you dances as a solo, you can actually get a partner, and you get partners and you dance with them. But it is not like a whatever dance. It has their technique and their things. But guess what? It's like you said, this come from an expression. So it comes like you, whatever you feel, you do it. Yeah, you can, whatever you do, you feel, you do it. But you
Just
gotta,
be careful. I've seen people dancing, and
yeah, but of
let's
course
calm down here.
you gotta know exactly. You gotta know what you, like, what kind of are you doing. Okay, so it is very important to know, because if you start dancing something weird in a, let's say, there's a lot of styles on the bomba. Gender, I mean gender, gender, yeah, gender. Oh, but it's not gender, like gender, but
Genre,
whatever.
genre, yeah, styles and things like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of styles on the bomba. So there's a Santurce one, which is the northern one. Then the east, northern east, which is the Loiza, which is more free, and that a lot of people can do more, unless, no matter, they do have some like basic steps, let's say. And then the other ones, they look alike more. There is more like colonializado. It's more like looking, facing the European people. There's a lot of Africans and a lot of criollos that they were very tied to the European culture, so they do have a lot of more posture, or
Huh.
more, even the figure dances.
Yes.
That's something that we actually get to do with the bomba. Yeah, but the first thing, the main thing about the bomba is just to have you in front of the drums dancing and feeling them, of course. And of course, you do have your basic steps that you want to do. And you go there. But in another side, you will do whatever you feel doing it with the basic steps that you already have. It's like when you play salsa or something like that, and you dance
Uh-huh.
it. And then when you dance salsa, you do whatever on your solos, but you have to give, like, you have
It
to
needs to
have the
make a
time, the
certain
rhythm.
sense. Yes.
Aha, yes, exactly. It is something very, it's very nice. It's something very cool. I want to show you a video of, there's a lot of people dances, but this is our show, so I'm going to show me.
Yes, Mara is a great bomba dancer. She needs to come here and teach me the bomba because I love it. I love it.
I do love it too. There's a lot of, I don't know if you want it with the traditional outfit, or you want it just with whatever you have on.
I had one. I think it was sometime last year that you were. It was kind of like an improv in the street that you were dressed like regular, and you had like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
lenso that
Oh,
you were doing like styles with it.
yeah. Let me. I'm looking here in face in what you call it, on YouTube, on my page, because, yeah, guys, I have a page with a lot of dances.
Yes.
So I used to have more, but guess what happened? They actually left. I don't know. I can't get in anymore. Um, yeah. Let me tell you something before I will show you the video. Like I said before, there's a lot of styles, right?
Yes.
And when you have different styles, you have to respect. I mean, I do like to respect the style. So in one video, you might be seeing like more, how can I say that, more freelance, and then shaking more my hips, or other part of my body. Maybe, or you also can see me with the skirt a little more, you know more paused, or more frame. I don't know with another style. And it's very cool because you can actually see the difference between them. And I always said we have to actually respect styles. We cannot, no matter, you can do whatever, but I think that if you know what you're doing, I mean, if you're an outliner, an outlander, if you're an stranger, and you do it wrong, it's not that, it's okay. But when you know what you're doing, and for me, it's kind of a, if you are a dancer in, or ¿cómo se puede decir, a street dancer, and you really, really know what bomba means. So I think that you should respect a little more the styles.
Yes, because it's
A lot
very
of people,
cultural and so on. So
yeah,
it's
and a lot of people, they actually don't care, and that's something that I got a little stressed because I said, okay, you can mix because, however, it's bomba, it's Puerto Rico, la la la, but no matter, you don't dance merengue the same as salsa. I mean, that's something that you cannot, you will not do it, or even
yeah.
not even that. You don't dance Venezuelan salsa as the Puerto Rican salsa, not even Colombian. Okay.
Yeah, because like the salsas, it's like when you start talking about salsa, we're talking about many different styles.
Yes, 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 exactly. We have New York style, LA style. We have even Italian style, Colombian style, Venezuelan style. We got a bunch of styles, Puerto Rican style, which is
Like
mostly
Puerto
as
Rican, Cuban.
yeah, exactly. Cuban one, which is just right there. Cuba
Yeah.
is right there, and we and still
It's
have
still
their
very
differences.
different.
Exactly. And then when you dance, whoa, you know what happened? You dance, and people can actually appreciate the difference of what you're doing, the differences of what you're doing. So we have to be respectful with that. So okay, uh, uh, I will definitely show you the video. It's just that this
I am trying to
YouTube.
download some photos in here. I don't even know how to put photos no more. You see the overlay, Mara?
Uh-huh. You
No,
have
it's
been
not on
away
the
from the
overlay.
show, yes? Come on.
Where do I add photos, Mara?
Oh,
I
in
feel like
Mark,
it's right in here.
okay, guys, let me show you how to use the StreamYard one time.
I
You
don't
just
even
upload the
know
photo.
how to. I
If you
forgot
go
which
to
part.
Mark, and then you will go to overexposure or something like that.
It's on the
Yeah,
overlay. Let
overlaid.
me
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Okay, all right. I wasn't
Sure,
sure because I was
sure.
like, overlay. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
because I
don't
want to show you
know.
the video and it's
Yes.
there, but YouTube is a little weird today. So with me, that's what I froze before. So, but however, so yeah, and then there's a lot of things that are happening right now, and we are very happy that we actually are going into this
To the
show.
festival.
Oh yeah, I'm very very happy, and I want you to see the video that I actually did just a little bit, um, just for people to get an idea
And
of what
later
we're
on,
gonna
or
do.
over the weekend, please post on our page some
I
photos or
will.
videos of the festival because we want people to see the bomba, the Puerto Rican style.
Yes, I will, and I will do it from today, since today, because we are going to. Well, the festival is at night, but I'm gonna be helping a little bit around the studio. They have a nice studio, of course. They have been around. Well, the studio have been around for 1975, I guess. No, it's 50 years, something like that. 1970. What? I'm 44. Six more. 1970, I don't know, something like that. Well, they
Something like
turned
that.
50 now. And they have this whole story of this family. This family is one of the iconic families on the Bomba thing. So they actually did it as their family traditions. So when they did have some, shows here and there, but the main star was when they were part of the Areto, the company that I was dancing with a long time ago. And let me tell you, girl, they were the bomb. I mean, they and the other family,
They
the
were the
family.
bomba in the
Oh,
bomba.
yes, exactly. You see that?
We were the bomba in
And
the bomba.
and we have like another type of another person, another what you call it, another family, the Ayalas, which they were part of the Loiza tradition. So we have those things that you can actually see the difference between the type of bomba. And of course, a lot of dancers, they learned and how to do the things correctly with the different styles and all that stuff. So and then they start there. They break up with Areito, so they start their own company, like for real. Now they are the Familia Cepeda, but they were like a dance company, not only like a part of the Areito the group, or they were only part of, just a family that they play. Now that they, from that day on,
You know what you
they
should do
were.
because you know so much history and stuff about Puerto Rico. It's actually do like a dance tour of Puerto Rico because I was looking here on my photos, on my emails, photos from old competitions from back in the days, 15 years ago. And it had here this lady that she went to Cuba and did a dance tour for international dancers about the Cuban traditions and dances. You should do the same for Puerto Rico.
Oh, that would be,
Awesome.
yeah. I think that
I'm gonna send you.
someone has to be.
I don't know if she's still
Maybe
using
they
because she
have
only
done
does it
that
every
before.
year. I will send you the information of this lady so you can kind of see what she did because I think you will be great doing it.
Uh-huh.
Do like a
Well,
week
yeah,
intensive
send it
cultural
to
and
me now.
dances of Puerto Rico.
Well, yeah. I Let me tell you, I'm a very proud of myself because I learned a lot with not because I just wanted to learn. It's just because they taught me, and then we did what you have to do. And something that they taught me when I was just a dancer, it was that a dancer can be dumb, and that's the worst thing that you can have, like a dumb dancer, like someone who actually doesn't know. They Okay, if you're in a festival, you're in a festival, and they say, "Oh, that's cool. Where I mean, what's this bomba thing, or how the other dances came out?" And you're like, "Oh, well,
Yeah, it's true. You don't know like the
yes,
background of it.
you, yeah." And you're not saying nothing, so people might say, "Hey, these people, they are doing something and they actually don't know what they're doing." So that's
Yeah.
something that we have to be very you have to be careful. We have to be careful. Everybody has to be part of of something bigger, cultural talking. And yes, I try to learn as much as I can, as I could, and I still learning, because everything changes. Like in some point you learn something else, something. Oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
cool,
but every
cool.
time you go
And
back,
you're like,
because
yeah,
unfortunately, when I
I'm
go back
learning
to
so much.
Portugal, I'm not connected to the dance community no more. But when you go back to Puerto Rico, you always go to a festival. You always teach something. You always go somewhere. So you're always still involved on that arts and dance community.
Yeah, and I think that this has been this time that I have been here in my house. It has been the time that I haven't been involved like in that much, and not because we don't have it. It's just because I have been like very busy doing something else, and besides that, I have been very, very, very disconnected without a car.
Oh yes, because you said you were walking everywhere,
Shoot
and
it,
that
yeah,
your
and then you
Uber
have to.
strike. And did Uber already
Uh,
started working, or Uber still not
well,
working on your
yeah,
car?
my Uber is not working with my bank account. I don't know why, but yeah, my daughter gave me an Uber, and my brother
Oh, okay.
all
So
the
someone can
time.
get a cab
Well,
on your
girl,
behalf.
I saw the video that I want to show you. I can't find it anymore. I don't know what happened here. I'm just
Nada.
looking. And what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna show you another one because if not,
Okay,
we're gonna
yes,
be here
sure.
talking and then not showing anything. But before I do it, can you? I mean, while I'm just checking on the one that I'm gonna show you, can you tell me about your experiences in some type of dances on from your country or something like that, that you were involved in? Because I know that our maybe my folk is different than yours, but we have to be clicking in some point, because I have European blood in
Yeah,
somewhere.
in some
I don't
way.
know, but
It's somewhere there. So the thing is that the dances that I did were more competition style dances, more like international blends. Because in my country, we have a
Mhm,
traditional dance, which is the Portuguese folklore or rancho, and it's a
mhm.
couples dancing. There's like some men and women solo, and they sing and dance at the same time. And there's some musicians, but it's
Mm.
usually things that it's passed from generation to generation. It's not something that you go to a dance studio and you learn it. No, you need to learn it from, for example, a
Mhm.
group of people that already dance it, and this group of people, they
Okay.
perform, but they're not like a dance school. They don't do competition. They don't do it to be famous or to make money out of it. They do it to promote the
Okay.
cultural and our roots. So it's called
Mm.
Rancho Folclorico, and I was never
A
into it.
rancho, like a
Rancho
rancho.
Folclorico. Yeah, I'm
Ah,
gonna,
mira qué cool.
while we talk, I'm gonna try to find something here on YouTube to share. Um, and it's mainly, how can I say, it's not something that you'll see in the cities. This is more people from the countryside. So it's
But I'm,
usually,
but I'm thinking that, I mean, Portugal got a lot of high class and ballroom
yes, but people
from the
from the high class
folklore.
didn't do these dances. These were people from the countryside.
Mm.
So it was,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
And
okay. I
they have like
see.
beautiful outfits, very elaborate outfits, because it's also part of the tradition. In the islands, because I've never been in the islands, they have some other styles, um, and those are more solos. It's not so much
You
couples
mean
dancing.
Portuguese islands?
Yeah, Madeira and the Azores, kind of like what Puerto Rico is for the United States, and what Hawaii is for the United
Uh-huh.
States. We have the Madeira Islands and the Azores Islands, the archipelagos. They're
Okay,
part of us, but
okay.
they have their own thing over there, kind of like Puerto Rico. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, I used to being an islander. Let me see if I find in here on YouTube. YouTube.
That'll be very interesting to know how those islands are, because most of it, I mean, an islander, an island thing is an island thing, no matter. But
Yeah,
look Hawaii got a lot to do with La Isla de Pascua over there in what you call it, in South America. So like Chile and so it's the Rapa Nui people, kind of the same
I
as,
found here a video that might be
Hawaii.
good. Let me see here really quick if this is good. Okay, let's try to get out YouTube.
Guys, while this happened, remember that you can actually comment in this video and tell us your
Yes,
story about, if you know anything about this kind of dances, please let us know and let us your opinion. Of course, you can and you have to follow us in on the social media that we
on
have
social media,
and that
I'm
we
going
are
to
presenting
put here
this
the
video.
banner. So I have here the
Yeah.
video. So I'm going to share the screen. Share. Okay, Rancho Camponeses. Share. Okay, here we go.
Oh, they have castañuelas too.
Oh yeah, they have like a little Senhora, because this is in the north of Portugal, where we are closer to Spain. So this has a little bit of Spanish influence because of the Castañolas.
Funny thing is that the guy is that who plays it.
Let's forward to see the more stuff. Oh, here we go.
Do they have sandals? They have sandals. The girl has sandals. That hurts.
So yeah, what were you saying? Yeah, so that's like our traditional folk dancing, the Rancho Folclorico.
That's very cool. And
I think
I
the
think that,
outfits are beautiful.
oh yeah, they look like polished, like like por acá.
Yeah, like very folk, and everything is handmade. Like their accessories, the earrings, and the the necklaces, that's all
Yes.
gold. It's
Yeah,
all
but I mean,
filigree
oh
gold.
yeah, wow. And
Yeah.
but I think that the dresses, they look a lot like the Polaco ones, like
Yeah, like the Polish style,
the
yeah. Because
polished. Yeah.
all the folk in Europe, it's kind of like the same as far as outfit goes.
Yeah, and they are more. I will say like well, they Portugal is the same. What you call it, peninsula as Spain, so they have a lot in common though.
Yes.
But the girls, they got sandals. They got
Yeah, we
open
call it shankas because it's like
chanclas.
wooden shankas because it's like wooden. It's kind of like wooden sandals, kind of like we call it chinelos shankas because it's wood,
Uh-huh.
like it's a big piece of wood. It's
Yeah,
actually a trend now.
chinelas.
I
We
was
call it
looking at things to
chinelas.
buy. I was like, oh, it's a trend in fashion, the shankas.
But we call it chinelas to the ones that are soft, and chanclas. Maybe chanclas came from
Yeah, I
chanclas.
think
I
it's
mean,
kind of like the
chanclas came from
same
chanclas. Yeah,
because
and it's
when
like the
when it
same
hits
thing.
the ground, it makes noise, so they use it
Yes,
to make the
but I
noise as
mean,
well.
I said that because I don't think that it's gonna be easy to dance with it because I always teach and I always try to tell my students to please, 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 not to dance with chanclas.
Yeah, like those people, it's difficult because not only they have to manage the castanholas, but they have something on their foot that can just fly off at any second. And all those spins, I was like, oh,
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
like
Oh my
turn on
God,
side,
now I
turn the other
understand why
side.
you
Oh
hate
my
that.
gosh.
You don't like to dance that. I know why.
I will probably just like lose control of my spinning and will like clean up with two or three
Imagine.
people.
No, but it's very pretty. And then so you were like doing that dances in some part
No,
of
I
your
never
life, right?
did
When you
that because it's. I mean, when you are young, you think that it's tacky, but now I look back and think, oh my gosh, this is actually difficult, and their outfits, all the effort that they put,
Yes,
it's
yes,
really
yes.
like top notch.
So what about your pictures? I want to be your pictures. I
Oh,
want to see them.
my pictures are like the competitions of international Latin. These are old photos. The quality is not very
Okay,
good.
don't worry.
So
Don't worry.
let me see here because okay, here's the first one. This was
Is
me
that
when
you?
yeah, that's me when I was
No.
like 19 years old.
Patricia, you look dark.
Oh, that was all that fake tanning. I mean, I will go from this color to this color overnight from
Oh
products
my
to all
God.
spray tan, yeah. And then 2 days later, I will start turning orange because back then the spray tannings were really bad. It's not as good as today. So that thing would smell really bad. It looks like I have not taken a shower for weeks. And that was orange. So
You
it's
know,
really
you
scary.
remind me, you know, the movie, what you call it, like the Shall We Dance, like the Dance with Me, whatever. What's the name of the Jennifer Lopez one? The
Shall we
guy,
dance?
Shall We Dance, yeah. So the guy, the funny guy with the fake teeth, he always wanted to put some of that.
Yeah, and this thing was hard because once you will do the spray tanning, you could not take a shower. You had to be careful with washing the hands. So yeah, it was extreme. So this was me again. I just have here like 5 photos.
You look very cool and
Yeah, this
nice.
was back in the days, and now I have my hair red, the same I had back then.
But you look cool. I like that. Look at you. Oh,
So these
short
are like
hair. Short
this is
hair.
not a wig on this one. This one I actually had my hair done this way the day before the competition.
Uh-huh.
So this short red hair, it was natural. And this okay, this one here is my big butt. But yeah, this is all me back in the days in my dance competitions in Portugal.
Oh
And this is me
my.
now without the tan,
Without competitions.
without competition.
Did you miss it?
I don't know. My dance partner is still there. He doesn't do this type of dancing no more. He does hip hop now with his girlfriend. But sometimes I'm like, maybe I should tell him, hey, grab your
We just
dance shoes and let's go dance together next time
yeah. At least
and
to
see how that's
practice.
gonna go.
It's like me and Jesus, which is my dance partner,
Talk
my
about
one and only.
kind of like the relationship I had with my partner. It's like a friend for life.
Yes, and it's I really wanted to see him and say, hey, can we just dance until we just dance and
Let's
talk because that's what we do,
let's
dance
just
and talk.
dance.
Let me show you. I found a video, thank God, because the one that I want to show you, I saw it and then it disappears. I can't find it anymore. But then I have this one. This one is from a when we get to Texas, and we did this show is with the whole outfit. But then you can actually see better what's going on with the outfit and all the stuff. So let me show you here. There's going to be a lot of groups this coming weekend. Yeah. Oof. So you guys will see it.
What I'm going to do, guys, because we're here talking about all this culture, Mara will have to, it's going to be our homework for the weekend, Mara, in our page. I'm going to put a good video of Rancho Folclorico, and then you're going to put a good video of Bomba, so people can see the best of the best.
Good. Well, here, I hope you can see it well. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they don't pay nothing to us.
Yeah.
En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba.
That's the
En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad.
That's the part of my kids.
Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. Caridad se baila bomba. Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba. En la hacienda Caridad se baila bomba de verdad. ¡Bomba! ¡Bomba!
Bravo, Mara, bravo.
How cute. That was my ex-husband. He's the father of my kids.
Yeah, and the woman in white was you, right?
Yes,
asked you twice. Oh my gosh, Mara, all those turns, I love it. And then I like the shaking of the shoulder. I like it.
But that's the style about one of the styles that I want to show you. Of course, the other style will be a little more more shake it maybe, and less skirt, because one of the things that the northern style has is more that you dances with whatever you have on top. You know, you actually use it as an element. But then the other one, you use more your body. It's like more shaken. You can use your skirt, of course, to get a little like frame or something like that. Like, you know,
I like the bomba. Like, I feel like I wanna go dance bomba this afternoon. I'm gonna be there in my
Let's go. It's why you're not here. I don't know why you're not here yet.
Yeah, it's like I should be getting in the plane right now. I was gonna tell you, Mara, we have like 2 minutes remaining on the show.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yes.
Wow.
So I don't know if you want to do the closing credits.
Yes, I will. Will, guys. Thank you for being here with us.
We're talking about Bomba, Rancho Folclorico dancing.
Oh, yes. I got already the video for the fest. I don't know if you have a little time that we can steal, but however, guys, remember that you can follow us on any of our social media. You can actually follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, of course, Twitch. Twitch is a great TV to watch. So check that out too. And you can hear us again. If you haven't, you could hear us and see us.
Anytime.
You can rewatch them.
Feel like
You can rewatch the show tomorrow, and then you can hear us on any platform like StreamYard, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, whatever podcast. Tune
And
in.
guys, we have also amazing shows last year. If you want to hear like different themes, last year our shows, every show had a specific theme, and I'm telling you, we had like dozens and dozens of shows. So if you
Yes,
want to spend
yes.
a weekend with Mara and Patricia the show, go to our YouTube, go to our Apple Podcasts, and you're gonna have a blast.
And remember, if you wanted to be part of the show, you just have to call us, let us know so we can go. We definitely will go and interview you. We can actually just talk to you a little bit. And if you want to be our sponsor, guess what? We're here for you too. So try to be nice this week because we will be watching. And if you do something wrong, then we will say it too.
Yes, I will have to talk with Mara so she can start. We can have a column at our show called "The Spell of the Week," just for good spells. So Mara,
Oh,
we
that would
need to
be
start thinking about it.
great. Or
Or the
just
reading of the
yeah, like
week.
that would be great. Or one tarot card to see what
Yeah,
happened.
to see how the week's gonna be. That will be
Yeah.
cool, Mara. Let's sleep
I
on
think
it.
that we will think about it. We have to do it. I'm gonna try to do it like a one card reading tarot in Viva la Cultura, but it has to be before we start or at the end of the show because remember we are on a religious what
Yes.
you call it,
But
station
our
radio
show is
station.
not religious, so we can
No, I
talk
know.
about all types of stuff. We can even talk about Allah in here if you want.
We don't. What I don't
I
like is
think
to
Instagram is trying to convert me to Islam. It's always showing me about Allah stuff, and I'm like, oh, this actually is really good stuff.
because maybe Instagram thinks that you are missing something important in life.
Yeah, it's like I'm about to convert to Islam with all that good stuff that I hear about Islam.
Imagine yourself being well. I always said if I convert into the Islam, I'll be very cool and sexy and with all that those stuff that we have to
You're gonna get a
put in.
sexy burqa. You're gonna bomba in your burqa or
Yeah.
your hijab.
I used to do a lot of those kind of type of stuff just because I liked them, not because the spiritual part. But well, that's another thing that we can actually talk here. Well, guys, time's up, and
Time's
I
up.
will promise. I
Mara,
promise
thank
I'll put
you
the
and
video
have
on the page.
fun today at your Bomba festival.
Thank
Share videos.
you.
I'm gonna share a video too of my
I will. I
festival.
will put it. I will upload it right now on all the media that I have, all the pages and groups that that we had. So yeah, if you are around, if you're in Puerto Rico, please just go to Santurce over there to the calle Rafael Cepeda. So they're gonna close the street for today and tomorrow. So they got a big fest coming up. All right. So I see you next
I'll see
time.
you next. Thank you very much, Mara, and you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.